Hello, today I want to walk you through the new prayer wall in the Mosaic Church app. So I'm going to go ahead and press the Mosaic app icon here and open the app. And you can see on the left-hand side there's a blue tile that says prayers, submit prayer requests, and praise report. So I'm going to go ahead and press that. And it's going to start loading up the prayer wall. Now you can see at the top is a banner that says prayer wall. And below that there's three icons and each one is labeled with what that icon stands for. The heart is for praying, the speech bubble is replies, and the exclamation mark is flagged. So below that, you see a list of all the prayer requests, and you can see each of those symbols is for each prayer request. There's one for each prayer request, and there's numbers next to some of them. So that shows you how many people have done those actions for that prayer request. So you can see for Amy, which was posted yesterday on October 17th, 7 people have indicated that they're praying, and 3 people have replied to that prayer request. And if I scroll down, you can see for each of these prayer requests, there's a bunch of different indicators of the interactions people have had with these different prayer requests. And you can also see that all of the ones below the top one are red. If the icon is red, that means I have taken action on my device. So you can see on that very top one, I have not indicated that I am doing any sort of praying. I have not replied to that prayer request. It's a new prayer request. But all of the other ones I have personally interacted with, indicated I'm praying. That's why the heart is red. And I have also replied, which is why the speech bubble is red. Now, the flagged button, which is not red, indicates that there's something wrong with this prayer request. Someone could easily come into the prayer wall and start posting stuff that they shouldn't be posting. Let's say someone ends up posting something even offensive. What you can do is come in here and press the exclamation mark. And if enough people press the exclamation mark, it will automatically delete that post. And the reason for this is we don't want to have churches need to have moderators of their prayer wall unless they want to. And we do have the ability to set up moderators that can delete posts in a single exclamation mark press. But we also wanted to have the ability for the church body to be able to just moderate the prayer wall on their own. So if there's enough people that give an exclamation mark, then it will just delete the prayer request without any of the leadership of the church even needing to know about it. So if I wanted to indicate I'm praying for this top prayer request, all that I need to do is press that heart button, and you can see there it went. The heart button turned red, and you can see a 1 appeared. Now, if I press the heart button again, it indicates, hey, you already said you're praying for this, so you can't just sit here pressing the heart button a million times trying to make the person feel good, because we want to make it so that the person knows every single number there is actually someone praying for them. Now, if I wanted to see more details about each of these prayer requests, first of all, notice on the left-hand side, you can see that top prayer request has a big heart and it says praise. The next one has like a life raft and it says request. So you can see right off the bat if a prayer request, without even reading details, you can see if a prayer request is a praise or if it's actually a request for prayer. Next up, if I wanted to actually see the details for one of these prayer requests, all I need to do is touch anywhere on the prayer request other than the heart symbol, the speech bubble symbol, or the exclamation mark, and it will take me to more detail. So let's scroll down here to the Shonda Ramsey prayer request, and I'm going to just touch anywhere in that cell, and you can see it takes me to the details. Now from here, I can also press the heart, and you can see it's going to say I'm already praying because I've already indicated I'm praying for this request. But you can see there's the 4 replies. Now here, I can see all 4 of those replies listed here, and you can see each reply can also have a warning given. So if someone replies and they're kind of inconsiderate or maybe even mean or maybe just say something straight up offensive, you can also come in here and indicate there's an offensive reply, and you can flag it here and either have it automatically deleted or someone who's a moderator can come in and delete it. Now, let's say you wanted to reply yourself from anywhere for that prayer request, you can press the speech bubble button. So you see there's a speech bubble button here and on any of these, and if I go ahead and select that John Holtkamp prayer request, you can see there's a speech bubble here as well. I can touch either of those buttons to reply. So I'm going to go ahead and press this one, and you can see it now ask me what my name is. So I'm going to go ahead and say I am Jessica, and I'm going to say next. Jessica's my wife, and then you can see what would you like to say. So this was a praise saying, hey, we were having an issue, but an issue with something with a business, and now things are working out. So I'm going to go ahead and reply saying, that is so great. Praise God. And then you can even do things like use emojis and do whatever you want in this. So I'm going to say submit reply. And now you can see there's a one with a speech bubble. The speech bubble's red because now I have replied. And there's the reply from Jessica saying, that is so great, praise God, and the high fives and the emoji. So if I go back here, look, there it is. Now also, once you're here, let's say maybe you're in a life group and people are posting prayer requests and someone says, hey, did you see my prayer request? I just posted it. Well, you may already have the app open and it doesn't have the prayer request loaded in it. All you need to do is pull down and it will reload the prayer request list. Now, nothing's actually going to change because nothing's been added in this case. But if I had posted this and the person next to me didn't have it listed, my reply listed yet, all they would have to do is pull down, let go, and it would refresh the prayer request list. The last thing is, how do you post a prayer request? You can see in the top right corner is a pencil writing on a piece of paper. If I press that, it will take me into how to post a prayer request. So you can see the first step is for me to indicate what type of prayer is this. Is it a prayer request? Am I requesting people to pray for something that I need help, like God's help in my life for? Or do I want to tell people about a praise in my life, like to celebrate something and let people know something that to celebrate that God is doing through me? So let's go ahead and say this one is a prayer request. And I'm going to once again say that I'm posting for my wife Jessica, and I'm going to click next, and I'm just going to say, I am not feeling well. Whoops, we added a period, too many spaces. Feeling well. Please pray for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and say submit prayer, and you can see there is the prayer request listed with today's date on it, and you can see no interactions have been done on it yet because I just made the prayer request. So that walks through the whole process of how you can create a prayer request, interact with prayer request, read more details about prayer request. This prayer request is a new awesome tool, and we encourage that if a church has the reading plan, which is the top right option in those buttons, as well as prayer requests and even the worship option, which is the top left button, you can really combine all of these options to be able to create something you can do for devotions. So now you have the reading for the day from the church, you have all the prayer requests from the church, and you can even go in and start playing worship music before you start your devotions, and you have a really neat package. Not that this is the only way to do devotions, but this is a really neat package of a way that if you're not really sure what you want to do, it sets you up to be able to have something. If you have any questions about anything with the FaithLink app or want to know more of what you can do with the FaithLink app, please visit our website at faithlinkapps.com. Have a great day.